Did you know that you could claim up to 600 euros in compensation if you're denied boarding? You know, you're checked in at the gate, ready to board, and then you're told that there aren't enough seats for you. Even worse, you find out this happens because the airline deliberately sold more tickets than seats. Feels unfair, right? Well, it is. So in this video, we're going to explain everything you need to know about getting airline compensation when you're denied boarding because of overbooking. So why do airlines overbook flights in the first place? Well, they do it to ensure that every seat is filled, and to maximize profits, as some passengers will likely cancel or fail to show up. But when more passengers arrive than there are seats available, some of the passengers must be denied boarding. Most of the time, airlines will use a priority list to decide who gets bumped, and this list can be based on airline loyalty, seating class, and check-in time. Whatever the case, thousands of passengers suffer every year because of this practice. Now, there are two types of denied boarding: voluntary and involuntary. Involuntary denied boarding occurs when you're denied boarding despite having a valid reservation, the necessary travel documentation, and enough time to complete check-in, security, and boarding procedures. Voluntary denied boarding happens when your flight is overbooked and the airline asks for volunteers to give up their seats in exchange for benefits. If too few volunteers come forward, then some passengers will be involuntarily denied boarding. If you're involuntarily denied boarding because of overbooking and not because of unruly behavior or security reasons, you can claim compensation. In addition to financial compensation, you're also entitled to assistance like food, refreshments, hotel accommodation, and transport. You must also be given a replacement flight so you can get to your final destination as quickly as possible. Thanks to passenger rights regulations, you can get up to 600 euros if you're departing from an EU airport or arriving in Europe on an EU airline. More specifically, you can get 250 euros for flights up to 1,500 kilometers, 400 euros for flights between 1,500 and 3,500 kilometers, and 600 euros for flights over 3,500 kilometers. The UK has similar rules for denied boarding compensation. If you're departing from a UK airport or arriving in the UK on a UK airline, you can get up to £220 for short flights under 1,500 kilometers, £350 for medium flights between 1,500 and 3,500 kilometers, and £520 for long flights over 3,500 kilometers. In the US, you could get up to $1,550 for denied boarding on international and domestic flights, depending on the amount of time you're delayed. Don't forget, airlines must provide you with a written statement explaining your rights if you're involuntarily denied boarding. And to ensure you get the compensation you deserve, keep all documents related to your flight and alternative arrangements, including receipts for any additional expenses. If this sounds overwhelming, don't worry, because AirAdvisor is here to help. We can submit your claim and handle all the legalities and negotiations for you. It only takes about 3 minutes to submit your claim, and our legal team will take care of the rest. Oh, and we only get paid if you do. So join the more than 250,000 passengers who've trusted AirAdvisor to get them the airline compensation they deserve. Just head over to AirAdvisor.com to get started. Oh, and if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and advice. Thanks for watching.